Red Velvet debuted in August 2014 with their debut single Happiness, and stood out right away. Their concept was built around a dual identity, the bright, quirky red side and the smooth, sultry, velvet side. Not many groups can switch from red flavor to psycho and make them both sound like signature hits, right? Red Velvet didn't just release songs, they create moods. But behind that artistic range was a company that didn't seem to know what to do with them. Despite Red Velvet's popularity, SM consistently fumbled their promotion cycles. After Rookie and Red Flavor in 2017, it felt like SM started to understand their potential. But then things started to unravel. In 2018, Red Velvet had 3 comebacks: Bad Boy, Power Up, Really Bad Boy. But in 2019, they attempted the Reeve Festival trilogy. It was a cool and new idea, 3 EPs in a time span of 1 year. But the rollout was rushed, and the concepts felt disjointed. And just as Red Velvet dropped one of their most iconic songs, Psycho, the group was pulled into an unexpected hiatus due to Wendy's tragic stage accident during SB's Audition. No subunits, no solos, and no official update for months. Even after Wendy recovered, SM didn't bring Red Velvet back immediately. While other groups were thriving in the 4th gen boom, Red Velvet was treated like an background group. In 2020, we finally got the subunit with Irene and Soolji, yet it were just 2 songs, Naughty and Monster, but it definitely had a cool and refreshing concept. Each member had star potential. Wendy has vocals that would probably rival any main singer in K-pop. Soolji is a born performer. Joy has mainstream appeal and was acting, yet SM was painfully slow to explore solo or subunit opportunities. When Aespa debuted in 2020, SM clearly had a new game plan. Right off the bat, the production value was sky high. The Kwangya lore with the AI avatars were something new, and the company went all in. In their first year, Aespa dropped Black Mamba, Next Level, and Savage, which were all backed by heavy promotions. SM was using all its resources to push Aespa globally. Next Level, which was only a remake, turned into a viral hit. That didn't happen by accident, it was a strategy, and pretty good one, to be honest. Aespa had official US promotions, English interviews, appearances on Western TV shows, and eventually, a showcase at C.I.V.A. In that time span, in around 2 years, Aespa did what Red Velvet spent 5 or 6 years trying to accomplish, without the constant uphill battle. So why the shift? First, SM learned from its past mistakes. The backlash from Red Velvet's lack of support didn't go unnoticed. Fans were loud. The industry was evolving. SM couldn't afford to fumble another girl group. Second, the timing. Aespa debuted right in the middle of the pandemic when the digital landscape became more important than ever. SM adapted. They gave Aespa consistent content, from webtoons to behind the scenes to synchronized comebacks. Lastly, the money. The global K-pop market exploded. Girl groups became brand ambassadors, social media darlings, and festival headliners. SM saw the opportunity and bet on Aespa in a way they never fully did with Red Velvet. Red Velvet is still an active group, they're legends, but the reality is, their peak could have been even higher. They should have had more tours, more solos, and more support when it mattered. Aespa is thriving now, and that's amazing. They're definitely one of my all-time favorites. But it's bittersweet for longtime Revlovs who remember waiting months just to hear any news, and we still do that. Red Velvet paved the way, and SM didn't capitalize on that legacy the way they could have. So the next time you see Aespa dominate the stage, remember, before the AI avatars, before the world tours, and before the metaverse, we had Red Velvet, and they deserved way better. And I'm also glad that Wendy and Yeri decided to not renew their contract. I know it's sad, but it's for their best.